I recently got an old Tandy Model 102 to do some writing on, and it's a great low distraction device with an excellent keyboard, but I needed to get the text files onto a modern computer for editing and formatting. So here's a quick, bare-bones way to get files transferred from a Tandy Model 100 or 102 to a text file on a Windows PC. Not saying it's the best way long-term, but if you're just getting started, it gets the job done. It's easy and quick without you having to install any additional hardware in or software on the Tandy, or using the command line in Windows. Here's the hardware you'll need: a Tandy Model 100 or 102, a Windows PC, even if it's a Mac, a 25-pin male to 9-pin female null modem serial cable or adapter to plug into the Tandy, and a USB to serial adapter to connect the null modem cable and the PC. Maybe there's an all-in-one null modem to USB cable that does it all, but these two cables, which go for a total of about $30 at Amazon, work for me. Links are in the video description. As far as software, if you're using the same Gearmo USB cable I am, you're going to want to install drivers on your computer from the Gearmo.com site. Again, I'll put the link below. Download the file and then expand and run it. I didn't need to restart my computer afterward, but I won't stop you if you want to. If you're using another brand, get drivers from the manufacturer's site, or maybe it's already plug and play with Windows. The other piece of software you'll want is something called Advanced Serial Port Terminal, available at Electronic US. I'll call it ASPT from now on. It's a free program that sets up your connection to the Tandy and, unlike other terminal programs I found, has a menu command for directly saving text files from another source. Download and install the terminal program, and now we're ready to connect. Connect the cables together, and then plug the 25-pin end into the Tandy, and the USB end into your PC. Now turn on the Tandy via the switch on the side. If you don't already have a text file to transfer, let's make one. Enter the text program. Give your new file a name like test, 6 characters max. Type in a few lines of text, and press F8 to go back to the Tandy's main menu. There's our file in the second row. Now, open the Telcom program, and then type in the following command: stat88n1e. This tells the Tandy to use the serial port for our connection, and applies some other settings that will match on the PC. And now let's set up the PC. We need to get what's called the COM port for our cable. To do so, start the Device Manager control panel. Press the Windows key and start typing Device Manager until it shows up in the computer's menu. Then, in the diagram that appears, there should be an entry in the list called Ports, COM and LPT. Expand it and take note of the COM number you see for your USB to serial cable. For example, mine is COM3. Next, if ASPT isn't already started on your PC, start it. In the File menu, select New Session. In the window that opens, under New Session Configuration, choose the port you noted a minute ago. Again, for me it's COM3. Then, make sure the baud rate is 9600, the data bits are set to 8, parity is none, stop bits are 1. These are the defaults, but the last item, flow control, will probably have to be changed. Set it to X on, X off. If you want to save this configuration for future use, go ahead and do so. I gave mine a name of T102. Then you can always come back in here and select it immediately. Now, click the Open button to, ironically, close this window. Back on the Tandy, we're still in the Telcom program. Press the F4 button. This opens the connection from its end. Then, on the PC, under the File menu, select Open Port. You should now be connected. Type some letters on the PC, and you'll see them on the Tandy. Type some letters on the Tandy, and you should see them on the PC. To save a text file on our PC, we first create the file, and then import text into it. In the terminal menu of ASPT, select Receive ASCII Binary File. An Explorer window appears where you can name your file and select a folder where you save it. I'm going to choose my Downloads folder and name it testfile.txt. It doesn't have to have the same name as the file on the Tandy. The PC is now waiting for text info. Back on the Tandy, press F3 to initiate an upload. You're then asked for the file name, so I'll type in test again. You don't need to worry about the .do extension. For width, just press enter, and the text has been sent to the PC's text file. Let's open the text file in a text editor to verify that. There we go. At this point, we can now disconnect the two machines. That's F8 on the Tandy, typing Y to confirm the disconnect. And in ASPT, it's Close Port under the File menu. If we'd kept the connection open, any text we typed on the Tandy would continue to be added to our PC's text file, which may not be what we want. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope it was helpful for you. As I learn more about the Model 100 and 102, I might be back with more tips.